Well, howdy folks, and welcome back to the garage. Today I've got a special preview of the Nameless tank from the Sega game franchise, Valkyria Chronicles. Within the game lore, this tank is considered the main assault vehicle of Squad 422 and survived the entire war in Europa, having more than one commander during the conflict as well. Seems more like a naval ship that lasts a long time rather than a tank, but hey, that's the kind of war they were in, I guess. Here in BLITZ, the Nameless loosely resembles a Tiger II, but has little else in common with it. The Nameless is a Tier 7 heavy tank of no particular nation, and is a premium vehicle with 1,350 hit points, and is well armored frontally for Tier 7, but the sides and rear are just alright. Maneuverability is mediocre at best, with a power-to-weight ratio of 11.86 horsepower per ton, which allows a top speed of just 32 kilometers per hour, and that will most likely only be achieved while driving downhill with a tailwind. Hill climbing is tortuously slow, and traverse speeds of 29 degrees for the turret and just 22 for the hull also reinforce the idea that this is a big, slow, heavy tank. The gun is alright, although I personally like to see a slightly higher rate of fire than the current 5.45 rounds per minute. With an average penetration of 180 millimeters, it can deal damage to all but the toughest opponents it'll run into, but if that isn't enough, spicy APCR ammo will pass through 220 millimeters of the toughest steel. Average damage is also pretty good at 310 hit points, and this translates into a damage per minute figure of 1,689.5 hit points. Dispersion of 0.43 and an aiming time of 2.9 seconds, pretty slow, combined with a 5.45 rounds per minute fire rate and a view range of only 240 meters means this tank is better suited to medium and short range engagements. A quick way to improve this tank is through the application of consumables, provisions, ammunition, and equipment. For consumables, I run the multi-purpose restoration pack, the regular repair kit because I tend to get tracked a lot, and adrenaline. Provisions include the improved fuel, extra combat rations, which implies this is a Russian tank. Soviet tank, sorry. Despite its obvious Teutonic lineage. And I also run the protective kit. In the ammunition department, I run my usual ratios of HE, APCR, aka spicy ammo, and regular AP. This tank can carry 40 rounds of ammo, which should be more than sufficient for almost any battle scenario. And for equipment, I run the vents, gun rammer, and the enhanced gun laying drive in an attempt to be able to aim and fire the gun a little quicker. That's our quick preview of the soon-to-be-available Valkyria Chronicles tank, the Nameless. This tank and its compadre, the Edelweiss, will be available in a bundle, so if you are into these tanks, get yours before they are gone. Well, folks, there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. As well, be sure to visit my social media pages, both on Facebook and Twitter. This is where I post info that, well, not belonging in a video, it's worth taking a look at. I would also like to give a shout out to my Patreon supporters. You folks are making a huge difference for me. If you like what I do and enjoy the community all of us humans are building, please consider supporting the mission via my Patreon page. There are quite a few options with varying levels of support. Maybe one of them will suit you. Links to all things in the video description. Alright folks, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.